Yeah. JD, Kenny. Years on the water. No, we talking ship, not talking, talking ship. We talking ship, yeah, we breaking down the deck. Stories from the ocean, life lessons, no regrets. From the port to the starboard, ways we used to rip. JD and Kenny on the mic, yeah, we talking ship. We talking ship, yeah, the tide don't lie. Sunrise at sea, got this salt in our eyes. From rough water wisdom to the smoothest trip. Tune in every week.
Glad to be back in front of this mic talking about these cruises, though, man. I'm getting anxious for my next cruise.
Oh, yeah. Same here. I haven't got to hear that angelic voice of yours in a while, so you know how I get.
So today we're going to cover, you just got off the Utopia.
Yes, sir.
We're going to cover that. Of course, we're going to get to a little bit of cruise news. I printed out quite a bit, so I'm going to sift through it, and so we can jump right into the Utopia.
Sounds good. What you got for us, JD?
Per usual, we start with Royal, so I'll go ahead and do that again today. So the Perfect Day Mexico has been blocked by the Mexican government due to environmental concerns.
Yeah.
That's the biggest breaking news for Royal.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they'll come back with a counter offer plan type thing. That's just my thoughts on it. I don't know if it'll come to fruition or not, but I think, they spent a lot of money on that spot, so I think they're going to come back with an offer plan.
Yeah, and I don't know. You know how the internet is, man. They said they've already spent like $600 million or something. That there's no way they're walking away.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You got to make something right there.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like you. 600 million. That you just ain't going to hang on to Costa Maya and not do nothing with it. I mean, you already got a Labadee.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Speaking of Labadee, it's going to stay closed through 2026, which, you and I have talked about this before. If they never open that again, I mean, it's a cool spot.
I agree. It's you're not going to be missing out on much. Now, again, yes, cool spot, just like you said, nice beach, but it didn't have a third of the amenities that, say, like Coco Cay has.
Right.
And the food sucked.
Yeah. I do want to try the Santorini Beach Club one day when it opens in Greece.
Oh my God. We gotta make a plan, dude. I seen a video and it's amazing looking.
Same. It looks awesome. We just got to figure out how to cruise from here to Greece and then from Greece back here. Because that flight ain't for me.
For those of you who are wondering what he's talking about, JD hates to fly.
I do. Now, I fly to Florida all the time. It's an hour and between an hour and 15 and an hour 30 max from where I live. And I'm cool with that. But, man, I don't know how long the flight is to Greece. But
are you cool with that?
Well, I mean, it's an accepted evil, I guess. I don't like it. I wish they would invent a train that gets to Florida in the same amount of time because I'd be on it.
Right? That's what we need here in America, man. A bullet train. And they got them things all over Japan. Why can't we have one? We could be on the other side of the other side of the states in like, what, hour and a half. Boom.
Let's see what else Royal got. Just the fleet expansion and deployment news. Discovery class details leaked.
Does it give you any dates on that Discovery class thing?
2029 and 2032 will be the two ships. It doesn't say what they're going to be called yet, but one of them is roughly 4,300 people at double occupancy. They will be physically small enough to traverse the Panama Canal and access tightly restricted ports in Europe and Alaska. And they will be replacing the aging Vision and Radiance class vessels.
Gotcha. I honestly thought that was going to be a smaller ship, jet, something close to a Radiance class or something. And not that 4,300 people bothers me by any means, but I always kind of had it in my head it was going to be smaller.
Right. Icon 6 and Icon 7 confirmed.
Hell yeah.
Every single year through 2030.
Mm-hmm. Got to get you on one of those, JD.
That's right. The Voyager's heading to Alaska. So now for some Carnival updates.
Who got beat up?
I don't know. I don't know why I laugh every time I go into the Carnival stuff.
Somebody got beat up or went to jail. Which one?
So there was an accidental balcony glitch. Carnival recently suffered a major systems glitch that allowed thousands of users to book a 6-day balcony cruise for an absurdly low $400. Citing its cruise contract, Carnival officially canceled all the glitch bookings, offering affected travelers a $100 non-transferable onboard credit as an apology.
That would suck. That would suck.
Yeah, I mean,
you think you got something great? $400 7-night cruise, dude.
If I was somebody that paid full price for a cruise, and I thought I got lucky and got me a balcony room for $400, and all they offered me was $100 onboard credit, and said, "Head off to your interior room."
Yeah,
no.
Too bad. So sad. Yeah, that would suck. I would hate that. Yeah, and I'm like you. I haven't paid for full price for a cruise in I don't know how long. But if I was, yeah, I'd be a little upset. I'd be a little upset.
Yeah, I mean, because even on the smallest ship, 2 people in a balcony room has got to be $1,600 minimum, right?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, somewhere around there. It ain't no 400. Shoot.
We got some more lifetime bans. Lifetime bans for queue jumpers following a viral physical line skipping dispute that resulted in 2 female passengers slapping one another. Carnival has officially issued lifetime bans to both parties, signaling a strict zero tolerance enforcement policy.
So how are they enforcing like queue jumping? I mean, who's going? You know what I'm saying? They got to just be enforcing for the fighting. I mean,
yeah.
This is what I mean. Say I'm behind you and I get in front of you real quick. Who's to say that I wasn't there anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been in those lines. There's nobody watching that closely. I guess they notice though when they start smacking each other.
Yeah, I mean that's when everybody starts looking because people throwing blows and I don't know.
Well, and here's my thing. So say you're at the front of the line, they're about to let everybody in, and you see people coming all the way from the back to the front. Yeah, I can see you're mad. But in my mind, I'm picturing these people were just like right behind them and tried to jump in front of them.
Yeah.
And they got mad. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know either. I don't know. I'd like to watch a fight though. I mean, I don't care to watch a fight.
Speaking of being in line, though, one more piece of royal news real quick before I continue with a couple more Carnival. I meant to get to this because I wanted to hear your reaction to it.
Ooh.
Do you have the Royal Caribbean credit card?
I do.
Did you know that they just started something new? And if you are a holder of the Royal Caribbean credit card, you now get to board with the key people.
What? Seriously?
Yeah. It's yep. It's
you need to point me towards where I need to see this because I will get with the key people every single day I get on a cruise.
Now it doesn't say you get any of the perks of key
I don't want the perks.
beyond priority boarding. Like you don't get that little lunch they get and all that. But
I ain't worried about that lunch.
you get priority boarding if you're a credit card holder, a Royal Caribbean credit card holder.
So what do I do?
Brand new.
Do I like show off my card as I'm walking up?
I don't know. I'll let you know in a few weeks when I go because I also have the credit card.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'll let you know.
You got to let me know.
Yeah.
Gotta let me
Uh,
know because I did not know that.
I think that's
Huh.
one of the best things. I think everybody in the group that I always go with, I think everybody has the card. So I think it's going to be perfect. And listen, we've talked about it on the show before. I could care less if you get on that ship a half hour before I do because I'm there for my vacation. I'm not there for your
Exactly.
vacation. I don't care that I get on a half hour after you. But now that I have the opportunity to get on a half hour
He said, but
I'm 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 kinda geeked up about it a little bit.
yeah, I mean, I'm like you. If I have the opportunity to do it, why not? I mean, that's a no-brainer, man. No-brainer.
There's no way on
Shoot.
earth I was ever gonna pay for the key to get on 30
Never.
minutes before everybody else. I mean, yeah.
No.
Most of the time,
No.
I'm already sipping on a little airplane bottle while I'm in line, so I can wait I can wait 30 minutes to get my drink, you know what I mean? Uh,
Royal, you didn't hear that.
yeah. Yeah. Let's
Oh
see,
my god.
so back to Carnival. There is an adults only surge in response to massive adult exclusive demand. Carnival's heavily expanding its invite only C program. Select 2026 sailings on Carnival Glory, Dream, and Paradise, including a 15-night transatlantic cruise, will strictly limit passengers to 18 and up or 21 and up with upgraded casino perks and mature themed programming. Now, I wish Royal would do something like that. I do. I like where Carnival's at with that.
Got you. So what I'm hearing from you is it's an adult cruise,
Yeah,
adults only
it's
or something?
yep, 18 and over.
Huh. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wish
and
Royal would do something like that. But then they're going to be like, "Well, we're not virgin." So,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
but here's the thing. I mean, you have to be competitive in the market, and I
I
mean, I think
agree.
they have the market cornered right now.
I do too.
But still, I mean, you want to try to get some of the clientele from the other companies.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
If that program right there is making people decide, even if it's only one cruise a year, I want to go on an adults only cruise, so I'm going to go off Royal this time and go to Virgin or go to Carnival. Well, then I think you have to do it.
Yeah, I would love to see Royal do that once or twice a year, preferably more than once or twice a year. But I'm not. And here's the thing, I wouldn't mind doing a Virgin anyway, not just because it's adults only. I would love to see those ships on the inside and out and partake of the festivities.
Yeah,
But I would really like to do it on Royal.
yeah, me too. And I'm intrigued by the mature themed programming. So does that mean? I mean, I would love to see a mature version of like. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I have been on some ships where love and marriage got a little bit raunchy, but
Got a little
um,
spicy.
yeah, but that wasn't at the cruise director's doing. That was just because there was a
Right?
couple Jerry Springer like contestants on the show.
Yeah,
But
that
that would
part
be
I could see.
cool.
Yeah,
I mean, like Quest is adult themed, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, and
I think I
the
think you I
comedian,
think what you're trying to say is say like and I've watched not that I've been on Virgin, I've watched some videos. Their entertainment sometimes is a little spicy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that type of entertainment, whatever, I'm not saying copy them totally by no means. Nobody wants cookie cutter, but take bits and pieces of that and work with it.
right? Yeah, yeah. All right, last one for Carnival here, and we're moving on. And
Moving on.
I was going to stop, but I I like this one. So the pizza train Carnival apparently charges a $5 delivery fee to deliver pizza to your stateroom.
What?
Maybe it's just after hours. I don't know. But a group of intoxicated passengers, they formed a actual conga line and danced down the hallways at 2 a.m. So they all walked to the pizza counter together in a conga line, kind of as a protest. We're going to come down here as a group instead of paying the $5 delivery fee. Which I'm here for that. I'm here for it.
Oh my goodness. Old conga line.
Yeah.
You know some drinks had to have been involved in that before that conga line got formed.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. You come to me at 2 o'clock in the morning and you say, hey, we're going to form a conga line. I'm not even going to ask you where we're going. I'm in.
Right? I'm there. Well, I mean, let's do this. Are we stopping by a bar? What are we doing?
Hey, and if they tell me, hey, you go to the front, you're going to be the engine that pulls us all. You know what? Okay.
That conga line that was supposed to go to the pizza has now turned into a pub crawl.
Exactly.
You get what you get when you make me drive.
That's right. All right, man. Let's jump into Utopia. What do you think?
Utopia. Yeah. Let's
Just
do
to hit a few
this.
highlights here. 18 total decks.
Back.
Approximately 2,200 crew members.
Back.
2,834 staterooms.
Fact.
Approximately 5,700 guests.
Fact.
Man, this thing is a big ship. I haven't been on the Utopia yet. You've been on it a couple times now, right?
Yeah, did a back-to-back, a 3-night and a 4-night.
Nice. Let's see, 5, 10, looks like around 15 bars. And then that's not counting the other places you can get drinks, like, Playmakers and places like that, the Solarium. It's not counting that. This is just actual bars and lounges.
Yeah, it's they're everywhere.
And there's a ton of amenities, aqua theaters, carousel, casino, conference center, flow rider, all the stuff you see on the big ships. Yeah, I every time I see a picture of this ship, I cannot wait until I get on one. I'm booked up for the rest of this year, which does not include the Utopia, but early next year, I'm
Gotcha.
definitely hitting Utopia.
You will love it. Telling you.
I
JD,
can't
you're
wait.
gonna love it.
So, quick question for you to start out the Utopia talk
What you
here.
got?
Is Utopia of the Seas worth the hype?
I'm gonna give that a big old yeah. It is well worth the hype. Everything, all the videos you see, all these what do you call them? Influencers taking all these pictures of all these different places on there. All those places are on there, and it's live and in living color, right in your eyes. Boom! It's well worth the hype.
Nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, let's jump in then. First impression of the ship.
First impression, I would say it gives you a wow factor because it's an Oasis class, but say like the promenade where you come in, the colors are so much brighter, and just it's almost like being in Vegas type of
Right.
right in your eyes, and then you're on what they call the world's biggest weekend because that music is blaring. I'm talking
Yeah.
blaring, dog.
Nice. I love it. What about the where did you embark at? Which port?
Port Canaveral. I love Port Canaveral. Port Canaveral is my favorite port to go out of.
Okay. Yeah, and I wrote down one of my questions as being the boarding experience, but on second thought, the boarding experience really has little to do with the ship, and it's the port
Right.
itself.
It's
Port
the
Canaveral
port,
is
yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, they've got the boarding process down pat. But again, that's got nothing to do with the ship. That's all like you said, that's all port employees.
So did it feel luxurious or overcrowded?
I wouldn't put Utopia in that luxurious category. Um, I would say more fun, party, vibe-ish, that category. And they do that category really well.
Well, that answers my next question then, because the next question was, did the ship feel more designed for Instagram reels or relaxation?
Uh, Probably, just to be honest with you, it was probably more designed for Instagram reels. You know what I'm saying? But you can find a relaxing spot on there,
Right.
you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. And man, some of the questions I wrote down here, you kind of summed up in that one answer. So, um, the next question I had was, does the ship feel designed to target younger party crowd or weekend traveler?
It's going to be that from what we saw, me and the Slot Whisperer saw, it was a lot younger crowd. It was a party vibe, dude. It was a vibe all its own. You know, you see a lot of people talking about carnivals. Party vibe is a whole lot better. Maybe it is. I don't know. I do know what I saw on the Utopia, right? And it was straight up party vibe.
Oh, I'm all about it, man.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, I don't want to do that every single time. Not to say that I don't party every single time, but I don't want to be on. It's kind of like, do you want to go to the club every weekend or do you just want to go to a bar and have a couple drinks and listen to a band in the background? Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd want, battling DJs every weekend, but to do it once in a while.
Yeah. Once in a while is not bad. And that's what this ship is designed for. You're not going to get that, the port wow factor from Utopia of the Seas, right? The destination is the ship itself. And they, you know, you can tell. It's if you are ready to get it on from time you step on the ship to the time you go to sleep at 2 in the morning, you can do it. It is that party vibe. It's something.
Ooh, you got me wanting to rethink if I'm already booked up for the year or not. Uh, with it being that big of a ship and having that much to do on the ship, is it easy to navigate still though? Easy to get from point A to point B?
Oh yeah. If you've been on any Oasis class ship, you'll know instantly, your way around. Things are a little, there's gonna be different venues and stuff. But to navigate the ship, yeah, it's really easy. Really easy. Especially if you've been on the Oasis class before.
And not talking about bars or restaurants because we'll get to that here in a few minutes. But um, what was your most favorite area on board the ship? Like, where did you find yourself drawn to? You kept going back to it.
I'm gonna have to say the pool area. The pool area, reason being, it always had some type of activity going on, be it poolside party, be it, all not just the cookie cutter sexy man contest thing, it was something all the time going on, be it good music, be it some type of side party. I'm telling you, JD, you would love this ship.
So the quietest area on the ship typically is the solarium.
Yes,
Is it about the same on this one?
it is. Not that this solarium is like super better than the other ones. It's just more, I guess, for lack of a better word, more updated, I guess.
Right.
If that makes sense, it's a little more updated. Still the same type of solarium you see on the other Oasis class. This one just feels a little bit more updated, I guess, which makes it feel a little bit more elevated.
Right. Yeah, I love the solarium, man, and you know what?
Mhm.
Every time I go on a cruise, I tell my party, "Hey, I'm gonna go chill out and relax in the solarium just for a little bit, listen to, like, some music low in my headphones or even an audiobook or something like that." You know how many times I've done it? Not once.
Oh, man. And this solarium was really it was a really good relaxation spot because you would go from the pool deck, with the music blaring and bumping and people having a good old time. As soon as you go through those sliding glass doors, it's like you hear nothing but
Oh,
serenity. It's
yeah.
crazy, man. It's crazy.
Alright, man, let's move on to food. What about the,
Food.
Windjammer?
Mm.
How was the food?
Windjammer, it was, most days it was better than mid. Some days it was even a lot better than mid. And then a couple days or a couple, say like breakfasts or lunch or something, it was you know. I'm not gonna give it like, no 5-star rating, like a restaurant or something,
Right.
but the food's good. You know how they do these new ships. They pull all the best people from the other ships and you can tell that that's what they had done with the Utopia because that in actuality is probably some of the better buffet food I had ever eaten. So,
Right.
and that's even counting
Yeah.
the Icon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You heard it here first. Utopia has got the best Windjammer food in the fleet. Main dining room.
Main dining room was good. Um, we ate, I'm trying to think. We ate there out of the 7 nights that we were on there, we ate there 5? 5
Oh, okay.
nights? And every night was good. If you've cruised enough like me and you know what the menu's gonna be.
Right.
So, and that's what I based mine off of. I know what was good at other ships. I know what was horrible on other ships. Let's see what you got, Utopia. And you know, they didn't disappoint. They were good.
I love the main dining. I mean, and it's just a preference. Everybody has their own preference. I prefer
Mhm.
to eat the main dining almost every night that I'm on the ship. As a matter of fact, I can't think of the last time I ate at the Windjammer for dinner.
We didn't eat at the Windjammer for dinner. No, we didn't either. We
Yeah,
didn't either.
I don't know how it is for you on your cruises, but for me, like dinner is like the restart point, or you know, we got to eat dinner real quick, and then we're gonna start up, our party for the night. But
Right.
it's like the pregame.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's a good analogy right there.
yeah. So for me, that's part of my routine. Is I do whatever I'm doing during the day, go back to the room, reset, go to dinner and then order a couple drinks with dinner. And I know from there on out, we're going to do our comedy shows. We're going to do our, you know, pub crawling and, obviously end in the casino. But yeah, it's like
Yeah,
the meeting spot for the group to get together before we go out for the night.
yeah, and you don't want it to be something shitty.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and again, I'm not saying that the buffet food was shitty, but like you said, if you're gonna that's your pre-party, you wanna have something good in your gullet, for when you start the festivities.
That's right. That's right. What about the Sorrentos?
2 a.m. in the morning, if you know, you know.
That's right. Oh, there ain't better pizza out there at 2 o'clock in
That's what I'm saying. If you know, you know.
the
It could be that is the best pizza on the planet at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. When that pizza is your only pizza option. So a favorite of both of ours, El Loco Fresh.
You know what? I didn't even eat there.
Are you
We
kidding me?
no, we tried so many other different things. Um, Yeah, didn't get an opportunity to eat El Loco Fresh. And I love El
Well,
Loco Fresh. I would never put El Loco Fresh down. I love it.
so you did so many other things.
Mhm.
So you're talking about you did some specialty dining on the ship then?
We did a couple of lunches. Um,
Where
we
at?
did, well, of course, we had, Izumi's. Always gonna have Izumi's. And then we tried Hooked for lunch once. And
Nice.
I'm here to report that this is our first time trying Hooked. That was the best filet mignon I've ever eaten on Royal.
Really?
Yep. Yep. And we did it for lunch, so it was like half the price of dinner. And we did filet mignon and a lobster tail. $20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
That was the best filet. And they've got this lobster mac and cheese. And I think we've talked about mac and cheese on cruise ships before. That I would eat that mac and cheese all day, every day. It was
Oh,
that
yeah,
good.
and you're a huge
Holy,
mac and cheese critic too, so
yeah. Snob, man. Mac and cheese snob. That mac and cheese was damn near delectable.
wow. For you to pull out a $3 word like delectable, I mean, woo,
You like that?
that that had to be good.
Oh, shoot.
So, Hooked is where it's at. I wanna try it.
Yeah, we met up with some people we've cruised with before, and they suggested it, and we were like, "Cool, yeah, let's try it." So we booked it, of course, before the cruise, and it's well worth. I would do it for lunch. I can't remember what the price is for dinner, but that
Mhm.
lunch price, you are more than getting your money's worth, baby.
Yeah, I definitely wanna try that.
You gotta.
Did you go in the mason jar?
I went, and you're gonna be mad at me.
I
I
knew it.
went and checked the times on the mason jar because you have had my lips smacking ever since you told me about the whole old fashioned menu, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So I go, it had to have been the first day. I go, I look at the times it's going to be open. What times is the bar's going to be open? So I find out and I'm like, "Hey babe, we got to come back here and I got to check out this menu." Lo and behold, did Kenny forget? Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's that.
and I remember you were so excited to get on this ship so you could try that, what was that? No joke smoking Coke and
Yes.
some of them old fashions, and you didn't
Oh
even
my
hit it.
God. Didn't even hit it. That's what the Utopia does to you.
Well, hey, I'm
That's
here
what the
for it,
Utopia does to you.
and it could be your age too.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm like
You forget
ancient.
where you're at sometimes.
Wake, wake up at midnight and be like, "Hey, why are we on this ship?
Uh,
Baby, we've been
um,
abducted."
hidden gem food spots that maybe you've tried on other ships, but on this one, it was way better than any of the others.
The Solarium Bistro.
Oh,
That food is pretty dang good. It's pretty good. It's I'm gonna I know this might be a hot take, but I'm gonna say it's almost right there on the same level as main dining room.
really?
Yes.
Solarium Bistro.
Yes.
So was it just like sandwiches and stuff? What'd you have?
No, they have salmon, they have trout, they have steak kebabs, they have what else I mean, they had a number of things. Number of things. And it's kind of it's like a real intimate buffet.
Okay.
They don't have like a billion of these things out. They only have 3 or 4, and then you wait for the next 3 or 4 to come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's always fresh, freshly cooked. Just, I mean, the side dishes were amazing. It's kind of what is it? Mediterranean style.
Right.
So
Okay.
you get a lot of that tzatziki's, sauces, and hummuses, and these exotic breads that I cannot name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's really
Yeah.
good, man. Really good. Oh,
Man, I'm gonna have to check that out. And I've been
yeah.
on a couple ships where they've had the Solarium Bistro, and I've never stopped in because it's always been, El Loco Fresh or try the Solarium Bistro.
Now you got to give it at least one shot.
Okay, I will.
So the next, I'm giving you another. You know, you failed the first time before I failed this one. So
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
giving you another one. You've got to try the bistro at least once whenever
I
you get
will.
on a Oasis class.
I will. Well, my next ship is Radiance class, so definitely won't have
Cool.
one on there. But okay, so Pesky Parrot. I know you went in there.
Cool vibe, you know. Yeah, and you're right about the pesky parrot. The drinks are a little on the sweet side,
Hmm.
you know. A lot
Right.
of juices in them and stuff like that. So I just tried one. Um And I didn't do a lot of drinking on this one. You know why? I'm like 7 weeks from or removed from a surgery, so I had to kind of pull back. But I had a few drinks here and there just to try some of the newer stuff. But you were right. Too sweet, man. Too sweet. The vibe itself, cool as shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I found now I did try a couple of the sugary drinks in there, just to like just to try something new. But I would find myself just ordering the basic drinks and just hanging out
Hmm.
in there because it's a
Yeah,
cool vibe. If you're with other people, the couches, you just sit around on the couches and hang out.
yeah.
Definitely
It
cool.
was really cool. I mean, there again, another one of those Instagram photos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this
Right.
one was like dolled up and just brighter and damn it. And, of course. Oh, and I did put up one of our stickers. I hit it and on TikTok I told everybody go find it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I did the same thing. And what's funny is whenever I watched the TikTok video that you put up of you placing the sticker where you placed it, it's in the exact same spot as mine is on the Allure of the stickers. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, it does look like that, don't it?
Yeah.
And I
It
couldn't
is
tell.
same
I just
spot.
knew I was gonna put it there. That's a good spot right
Yep.
there.
Same
Great
spot.
minds think
So
alike.
we got to make that a thing now. Every pesky parrot has got to have it in the same spot
Most definitely. Hell yeah. That'd be a good
for our 2.3 million followers. I mean,
hell yeah.
somebody's got to see it. Just one time,
Give
I
a
want somebody to hit us up on TikTok and be like, "Hey, I saw your sticker.
Yeah,
It
I
was
know, right? It'd
stupid."
be like, hell yeah.
Even
I
if you
made
say
it,
it was,
Ma.
even if you say it was the dumbest shit you ever saw, somebody tell us you saw it.
Yeah, just say you saw it. That's all we want.
Yeah, make our
That's all we
day.
want.
Boleros. Did you hit Boleros?
uh Went through Boleros. Of course, I had to try me a Europa. Good as usual. The Boleros on Utopia, it there didn't seem to be any changes to that whatsoever.
Okay, so it's about the same.
Yeah. Same Bolero, same good energy.
Was there any bars on this ship that you wouldn't find on other Oasis class ships?
I'm trying to think. No, not really. Not that I can think of right offhand, other than the pesky parrot, but they're starting to put those on pretty much all the Oasis class now.
What is the attic?
That's where they do some of their comedian shows.
Okay, it's called the attic. You're right. You're right. Yep. that is
Mhm.
the same.
Now I will tell you this, there is no attic on the Utopia because that's all a, non-smoking casino now.
Oh, okay. So the list I have here is old.
I'm telling you, that's crazy right there. You walk down that
Yeah.
hallway and it's nothing but it's almost as big as the smoking casino.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
typically the non-smoking casino is, you know,
Just
not even
that one
a
little
third of the
room.
size. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing has a bar. There's a bar. Yeah. The non-smoking casino bar. That's something you don't find but on the Utopia.
Right.
They're the only ones that have that space right there.
Oh, there's a bar in the non-smoking casino.
Yes.
Like a bar you can sit around and everything.
Yes. Just
Wow.
like in the
Yeah.
smoking. So
Wow.
yes, that is a bar you're only going to find on the Utopia.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna definitely try that out. I don't spend a lot of time in the non-smoking casino, even though I don't smoke. Um, the smoke doesn't really bother me. The Aqua Show we're going to entertainment now. The
Ooh,
Aqua Show on the Utopia. How did that compare to other Aqua shows?
Aqua 82. I'll say this, that playlist it's off the charts, man. It is off the charts. I think I think as far as the performers go, all the performers in these, Aqua shows, they're amazing, right? But I think I've seen a better choreographed performance probably on, say, like the Icon.
Okay.
But the music on Aqua 82 blows Icon's music for their Aqua show away. If they could combine them 2, that would be amazing.
Oh wow.
I mean, I was there for, I love all the Aqua shows anyway, but that once that music started, I was like, "Oh man, this is right up my alley." I
Yeah.
mean, it was right in my lane, man. You would love that, JD. I'm telling you.
And I'm assuming
Woof.
it's all 80s music by
Yes.
the title.
Yes. Nothing but bangers, baby.
And I tried to look up, so where was I at? The Symphony, they had the Back to the Future, Aqua show with all the 80s music,
Uh-huh.
and I tried to look up and see if they had, like, a Royal Caribbean, Aqua show playlist for that show, and I couldn't find anything that was, like,
Mm,
official, just people trying to remember what songs were there and tried to make their own
gotcha.
little playlist, and, I still, I've said it before on a review. I think Royal could sell those downloads.
I would most definitely buy that playlist for sure.
Yeah,
I was
and
thoroughly entertained.
I'm gonna go out of my way when I do go on the next ship with an Aqua show. I'm gonna go out of my way to record a little bit of each song so that I know exactly which songs were played, and
Yeah.
I'll make my own playlist. But
Yeah, not that you gotta have, video of the stuff. You just need to hear the music,
right, or I just type in my
Heck
little
yeah.
notepad on my phone or something.
You're never gonna do that.
No, I always talk about all these things I'm gonna do, and, I never get around to doing it
Yeah,
because
same
I'm always
here.
having such a good time. I
Yeah,
I think that's a testament to how much fun you and I have on these ships is,
exactly.
you know
I try my best.
yeah. You lose yourself on vacation, I feel like that is a vacation well spent.
Yeah. Yeah. If and don't get me wrong, do we try to, get some, I guess you can call us content creators. We're not influencers. We're kind of content creators, right? We try to get, some video and some pictures, and it all starts out well and good. And then, day 6, you're like, I got 5 pictures. You know, how do I get some new ones?
Right,
And
yeah.
you know, most times the slot whisperer saves me because she's been taking pictures, and I'm like, "Good job." Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, I was so disappointed when we got off our last cruise. I started looking at the pictures to put something together, a little photo montage or something for social media.
Mhm.
And same deal. I was like, I only took 10 pictures on an 8-day cruise. What is going on here? But
I'm
yeah, I've
telling
got
you,
to
it's
about that.
but it's like you said, you get so caught up in having a good time, and it's a testament to your vacation. If you're having a good time, yeah, you're gonna forget some pictures. You're gonna, yeah, you might have a couple on your phone, but if you're having a good time, that's all you need to worry about. You're having a good time.
That's right. What about the what was the big theater production on that ship?
It was called All In. And it's supposed to be this, song and dance with lights and lasers, drones, and just all kinds of goodness, right? And, of course, a month before I booked it because I want to see if it's any good. So we get on the ship, and the day it was the second day of the of the second day of the three-night cruise, they said they were having technical difficulties and they were going to put something else in. Do you know what they put in to take the place of that? I'm going to let you
Please don't
guess.
tell me
Give me one
cats.
guess.
Please don't tell
Cats?
me cat.
I I probably would have wouldn't watched Cats. They had a
Uh,
juggler. A juggler.
Wait. In the main theater?
In the main theater, a juggler was
So
taking the
let me
place of this big production show. Boom, 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 boom. Because they had technical difficulties. Now we got a juggler. And I'm not
I,
putting jugglers down, but I don't want to see a juggler.
I can tell you how
Nope.
that happened. I can see it. I can see it in my mind right now. They started having technical difficulties. Somebody got on the PA to the crew, the crew cabins only, and said, "Does anybody in the crew have a hidden talent? We need you to the main stage immediately."
Yeah.
Oh boy, come out. Just graduated from clown college 6 months ago. He
Hell
pops
yeah.
out, says, "You got a few bowling pins?"
Yeah. Hey, he beat out the tap dancers.
Nah, I would have rather watched the juggler than the tap dancer.
It wasn't even scheduled for the 4-night part because it was still working on technical difficulties, which I get it. I get it. But I wasn't gonna, replace that with a juggler to go see.
Well,
Yeah,
it
no.
seems like a big production like that, they would have a better backup plan in place.
Yeah, you would think.
Like grab the band, one of the bands that like roam around from bar to bar and say, "You're not going to Boleros for the next hour. You're coming to the main stage. You're just going to
I
rock
would
out
have
for it."
done that even. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a juggler. That's just me.
Wa
I don't want to see a juggler.
was he at least juggling like shit that was on fire?
I don't know. I didn't go see. I don't want to see a juggler. Juggler was not on my bingo sheet, and no.
Yeah, there's like 10
Nope.
people in the audience.
Clapping like hell. Woo! He only had 3 balls he was juggling the whole time. That was it, probably.
There was some dude in the front row that leaned over to his wife and said, "I wish I could do that."
Yeah. I wish I could juggle like that.
He went home and he's been juggling every day since. See? He was inspired.
Holy crap. Yeah. So I was a little disappointed. Not disappointed to the point where, it pissed me off and I'm gonna go complain or some stupid shit like that. I was just
Right.
disappointed because I was like, man, I don't really want to see a juggler. I really wanted to see that show, and I get it. Technical difficulties is technical difficulties, but I'm like you. It, surely there had to have been a better option than, Joey the juggler. And I don't even know if that was his name or not.
What about the one of my favorite shows on the ship is the comedy show?
Didn't make it. Didn't make it, man. But I'm telling you, I think I had at least one night reserved, but we got caught up in the whole nightlife thing going. It's hard to explain. They've got these themed parties every single night. And I'm
Mhm.
not talking about like the disco thing and the promenade and that type of thing. I'm talking about full-blown parties in the solarium or full-blown parties in um where they do the ice skating or full-blown parties in the theater itself, just it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
And are they themed parties?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
Yeah, they had like uh like on White Night, it was they did that one in the solarium. And they've got neon lights, flashing on the floor and everything. And it's cool as shit because everybody's in white and these neon lights are hitting you, and it's just it's craziness. To think that the solarium could have this good a party in it. Never I would have never thought that. But it
Right.
did.
Yeah.
They did. They had a silent toga party. Now I just poked my head in on that one. And that one was where was that one at? That might have been on the ice skating rink. Or was that in the solarium too? But I just poked my head in on that. And it's not that you gotta bring a toga, because you can wear a toga that you brought from home if you want, I'm guessing. But they'll wrap a sheet around you and make it look like a toga, one of their sheets. They'll wrap you in a toga and then, of course, put on the headphones, and it's a silent party, and it's 3 different DJs, man. 3 different
Wow.
channels you can go to on those headphones, and it's kinda like they're competing to get you to listen to theirs. So
Right.
that
Right.
that aspect of it is pretty cool. I'm not a big silent party goer. I've been to a couple, but I thought that was pretty neat. They actually had 3 DJs battling to get your attention on the headphones.
That is pretty cool. So all the parties that you're talking about, all these little side parties, were they all silent parties?
No, like the white party? No, that's a full-blown party. That's just a
Okay.
full-blown party.
Well,
Now
yeah.
the toga party they got this college thing, and I'm not even gonna try to. It was like they were trying to, some Kappa blah 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 party, like a frat party type thing with
Right.
what they have, flip cup and beer pong and all this
Nice.
kind of stuff. It's craziness, man. Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And they
Okay.
did, and a red party. Forgot about that. They got a red party, just kind of like the white party, but a red party.
Okay. Well, I was about to get on your case for skipping the comedy show, but I- I- I'll reserve my discipline until after I've been on the Utopia,
Well, I
so that I can
appreciate
say
that.
so that I can say, okay, I see now what you were talking about. It's hard to get to these shows.
Yeah, it's hard to get to any of that stuff half the time because it's like, you're having squirrel moments the whole time you're on the ship. You're going one way and then you're like, "Oh, squirrel." So you turn and you something shiny in the distance there. I got to go there, It's pretty crazy.
So, with that being said, I actually have it as a question here. I fast forwarded a bit because you just covered a bunch of my questions in that talking about parties and all that, which is great. Um, but one question I have here is, um, did you feel rushed because there was so much to do? You wanted to get everything in, and you're just constantly bouncing.
Um, well, you know how I cruise. I don't want to feel like I gotta do anything. And it's not that I felt that we've got to get to this and we got to get to that. It just, I mean, it's like it catches your peripheral, and then you're just turning that way, and then you're heading to something else you never even knew was going on. Not that you had anything planned, you just ran into it, So again, I don't suggest anybody try to do everything that's the Utopia has to offer, by no means. I don't even think I would try that in my younger days because it was just nonstop, balls to the wall.
Well, I know in advance now, whenever I go on the Utopia, I'm not gonna plan a whole lot. I'm just gonna go where the wind blows me.
Yeah, that's basically what we did as far as other than what we had planned, say like the aqua show. I always got to see the aqua show. Got to
Right.
see the aqua show.
Oh, of
But
course.
other than that, after the other one got canceled, we was just kind of just doing our own thing like we normally do, and we saw a lot of pretty fun stuff.
Good, man. It sounds like a good time. I'm even more excited now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I would hate to say that I'm gonna go watch a video because I'm so excited so I can see it, what's going on. You know what? I think I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna let it be a surprise. I don't wanna know what's coming.
There you go. And I think I probably did watch a couple. And I'll tell you this, even if you watch those videos, it ain't gonna do it justice. And you already know that.
Right,
It ain't
yeah.
gonna do it justice. Because once we were on the ship and, actually dug into what's going on, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Now, is this the ship that's got that, railway?
It's the Royal Railway. Oh yeah. We did eat there on the first night of our 3-night trip. And that was pretty cool. That was really cool. It's basically it's a train car. You go in, sit down, and it's very limited seating. Got lucky when I reserved it. Little pricey. I don't know. I wouldn't do it every time I get on a ship by no means. But they've got these characters doing their little thing. It's kind of campy, kind of corny, but it's entertaining. The characters that go up and down the thing, and it's a lot of guest interaction. They got you doing things and stuff like that. And then what happens is you feel the train, I guess, move. It's vibrating like it's getting ready to go down the railroad, and then the curtain at your window goes up and you're going down the railroad. It's cool. It's
Nice.
like I don't know, some AI 3D thing that's right at your window, and you're looking out at the wild, wild west. It's pretty
That's
cool.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the staff, they stay in, like, Western character the whole time?
Oh yeah, the whole time. The whole time. Even your servers are like, they reminded me of something that would probably be on a Western movie serving dinner on a train, that type of thing. You know, it's pretty cool. Now, I think the star of the show is the food. That food is amazing, damn good.
When you say pricey, what's the price for a couple?
200 for a couple.
200, and is that drinks included?
Yes. So you start off with, they give you this sweet tasting. It was too sweet for me. Kind of reminds me of something from Pesky Parrot type of thing. Too sweet. So I think in the price, it's at least 1 or 2 drinks you can get. I got 2 sarsaparilla old fashions, and those were pretty good.
You wouldn't go on it every time, but would you do it again? Like if you went with a group of people and they said, let's go do the railway?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'd do that. I would do that. But again, like I said, I wouldn't do it every cruise I take that had a Royal Railway on it, just cause of the price. But the food is spot on, baby.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a try too. I don't know about $200. I mean, that's $200 I
Yeah,
could be spending in the casino.
yeah. And that's true. And I did it for just to be able to see what the hype is, for reviews, that type of thing. You know how we do. We don't want to try and talk about something we ain't done yet.
Right. So Let's go to the good, the bad, the ugly.
Good, the bad, the ugly.
One sentence, couple words, whatever, for what was just good.
What was just good? The Aqua Show. Super good.
Okay. What about the bad? Like crowds, waits for the elevator, something like that.
Mm-mm. Yeah. I mean, you almost answered that for me. It was the elevators. They do the destination elevators, but they don't have enough elevators to actually make that work. So you're just still waiting for an elevator like you would normally. There's no change to it
Okay.
whatsoever. So, yeah.
Right. What about the ugly?
The ugly is gonna be that damn spare tire, that grab and go thing where you get like these tornadoes,
Mhm.
like you would get in a gas station, the
Yeah.
little tornadoes with the chicken and cheese in it. Them things are
Right.
trash. Trash, baby.
Okay. Where's that at?
Trash.
That's just like a
um,
kiosk?
it's at the I'm trying to think. It's
Is
on
it
the
attached to
opposite.
something? Or is it a
No, it looks
standalone?
like it's a standalone. Looks just like a food truck.
Okay.
Looks just like a food truck. It's on the opposite side of the Windjammer. And I mean, you can't miss it because they've got a big sign for it. And then you see this food truck. And they did have one decent thing in it, and it was this cheesecake, something fried cheesecake thing, and it was edible. But them chicken and cheese and pepperoni and cheese, trash. Straight trash. They should rethink that one.
All right. Well, we'll close it out with I have this question listed here. Who is this ship in particular? Who's this ship really for? Is it first time cruisers, families, friend groups, weekend travelers, content creators?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think first time cruisers would love it, and content creators and younger crowds, I guess. You know. And I'm not trying to say I'm ancient, but I am older than I was probably up in age of the demographic that was on there, of course. I'd probably party half of them to under the dirt, but
Right.
but I think that's what they were looking for in on the Utopia. When you call it the world's biggest weekend, you know who you're trying to attract.
Well, yeah, for sure. For sure. Um, so it's probably not ideal for like a relaxing
No,
weekend or the people who are usually quiet luxury cruisers.
they would hate it. They would hate it. And I've never been on a luxury cruise, and because I'm poor, I'm pretty sure whoever's on luxury cruises, say like even people on Celebrity, I don't think they would really care for what's going on with the Utopia.
Right.
So now me and you, yeah, we're gonna love it.
So final rating 1 through 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Your experience on food. Let's
On
go
food,
food 1 through 5.
one through
Overall food.
five. Overall food, I give it a solid 4.2.
Nice. Entertainment. And we're not going to
Entertainment,
take into consideration that they had a technical difficulty. What you saw of the entertainment.
what what I saw, that's a 5, baby.
Okay.
Now, if I'd have watched the
Relax it.
juggler, might have been different.
I don't even know why this category's on here after listening to your explanation, but relaxation score.
Relaxation score. Now, if you really, 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 really want to relax, I mean, you can find you some relaxation. That's not what this ship is built for, though. It's not built for relaxing. It's built for taking naps here and there, to recharge your
Right.
battery. So relaxation, I'm gonna give that probably 2.5.
Okay. Fair. Nightlife.
Nightlife, 5. Straight up 5. I'd give it 10 if you said 10.
Nice. So overall score, everything factored in 0 through 5. We're talking about best time on a ship.
It's going to be up there. Everything factored in, I'd squish all that in, and I would still give it a 4.5.
Nice. All right, shipheads, you heard it here first. Utopia of the Seas. You want a weekend party getaway with your friends, group, or even just your significant other? It sounds like that's the place to be if you got partying in mind.
Yes, sir.
All right, shipheads, that's going to do it for the Utopia of the Seas review. Man, it sounds like a great ship. I cannot wait to try it.
You're going to love it, JD. I can't wait for you to try it either.
2027, we got some stuff coming up together. Actually, 2026, we
Yes,
got
sir.
the cruise in October coming up together, Adventure of the Seas, which
Yeah.
we're going to throw out another episode here in the next week or so, and we'll give some more details on that. But all you need to know for now is it's Adventure of the Seas, October 16th. And so 2027, we plan on taking a couple more together. We ought to try to let's fit this Utopia into one of them.
We can do that. Probably, I got the Star in January.
Okay.
So maybe end of February?
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it for sure.
March. Yeah, we can work it in there. Because both of us get, those offers for Utopia like crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of good offers out there right now. But that's going to do it for this time, guys. Don't forget to go to talkingshipshow.com. And on there, you can click on the various platforms where you can catch the podcast at. And you can send us an email on there. If you've got any, we're still looking for good cruise stories. Once we compile enough to fill an entire episode, I mean, I want some good ones.
Yeah, some juicy ones, people.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have to be just if it makes us laugh, and we got a weird sense of humor. So you tell us a story about you falling down the steps with a plate of pizza in your hand, that'll probably make the cut. I mean, as dumb as that, but we don't want to hear stories like I went to the solarium and I got to read an entire book. That's not what we mean.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
Yeah, which is cool. Good for you. If we come up with a segment about who got to read a whole book on their ship, then, you'd be number one on the list. Yep. But we want to hear some stuff. Somebody fell down the steps. Somebody got drunk and went in the wrong room.
Ooh,
something
that would be funny. That would be funny.
Ooh, I would love to hear an authentic story about cruise jail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I know some of y'all shipheads have been in cruise jail. We've been close ourselves. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure some of our followers have been in there.
Now, I don't want it to be a Debbie Downer situation where, I got a story about me going to cruise jail and I got a lifetime ban. So what am I going to do now? No. You quit cruise jail, you learn from it. Now you can look back and you can laugh about it. We can laugh at you. I mean, with you, and a good time. Good time is what we're looking for.
Yeah. We don't want no fighting stories. We're not trying to. This ain't carnival, folks.
Now, if somebody smacked the shit out of you because you took the last chicken strip, I mean, I kind of want to hear about that. But the all-out brawls. So hit us up. TalkingShipShow.com. Hey, we're just getting into our social media stuff, so go ahead and give us a follow on the on Instagram, TikTok. You're doing a pretty good job on the TikTok, but we should have been hitting Instagram and TikTok simultaneously. We didn't. We're not really social media people. We're trying to figure it out.
We're learning as we go.
That's right.
Even if you have any insights on that, we take that also.
Right. So until next time, shipheads. See ya. Peace.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.